Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be making a Chevy tumbler. So here I have a 20 ounce. I am prepping. We're going to go ahead and we're going to sand it down, clean it, and then we're going to be spraying it down. You want to make sure that you give it a little rough surface. That way everything sticks really well and you don't have to worry about it coming off. All right, once we're done roughing it up, we're going to take the alcohol. You could use alcohol or you could use acetone to clean it up. So we're going to, make sure you get your edges, but make sure that you use alcohol or acetone to make sure there's no stickiness, any dust, any oils. It's going to remove it. So once you've cleaned it really well, you'll notice like a black residue is on your paper towel. That's from you sanding it, but a lot of the times there could be oils and there could be something sticky on it. So just cleaning it really well is going to help everything stick to where you don't have to worry about anything coming off once you have your spray paints and your epoxy on your cup. So it's definitely important to prep your cups. Okay, so next we're going to take it outside and we're going to use this spray paint. It's called Deep Blue. It's Rust-Oleum. It has a primer in it, so it's really good to use outside. Okay, so now I've sprayed it. It looks so pretty. This color is beautiful. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and let this dry. So I'm going to go to my computer and I'm going to get all of my stuff prepared that's going on the cup. So I Googled chevron and I Googled the, I forget what those are called, but I will put it in the link below for the little designs. So once it's dry, then we're going to go ahead and we're going to apply epoxy because we want to seal the blue. So that way when we're putting our decals on it, nothing peels off. You can't put your decals directly on the spray paint because once you're pulling stuff off, it will rip the blue right off. So make sure that you epoxy your tumbler really well from top to bottom. You don't have to put a super thick layer, just enough. Okay, so once you've applied your epoxy to your whole tumbler, you're going to take your heat gun, just do a light, get the bubbles out. It's going to be covered up, so you're not really going to see a lot of the underneath once you see what we're doing. All right, so it's already dry. It's like the next day. So I'm just showing you that it's completely dry, it's smooth, you could put anything on it and it won't mess the cup up now. So I went ahead and I used my Cricut and I cut out our design that we're putting on the tumbler. And I like to use vinyl that I don't use that much because basically you're wasting it. You're putting it on your cup and you're pulling it off and trashing it. So try to use something that you don't use much. So this is like a brown. I haven't used it. I think I have a whole bunch of it, so I decided to go ahead and just use it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and weed our vinyl. This is like super easy because they're spaced out. There's not a lot of struggle getting them apart. I think this is probably least of my favorite when you're doing cups and stuff or any kind of project. But it wasn't hard because they're so spaced out, so it didn't really take that long. So once we have done that, then we can start applying to our tumbler.
1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above me. Night breezes seem to whisper that you. Sycamore tree, dream a little dreamer.
Okay, so now that we have weeded all of our vinyl, we are going to go ahead and use our transfer paper, sticky, whatever you want to call it, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to apply to our tumbler. So I kind of winged it a little bit. I wasn't really sure like how I exactly wanted it. But I knew that I wanted the Chevy sticker right in the center, and then I just kind of placed those little pieces random, so you can put however you want. So what I did was I put a little bit on the top of where the Chevy sign is, and then I put some on the bottom. Then I did like a slanted thing around the back to coming to the front. So again, you guys can do whatever you want. This is your project. If you guys decide to do this project, so do it the way you feel like, you know, it suits you.
Oh, 1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above me. Night breezes seem to whisper that you. Sycamore tree, dream a little dreamer. Night breezes seem to whisper that you. Dream a little dream. Now, darling, but I love you. Still craving your kiss. Dream a little dreamer. Night breezes seem to whisper that you.
Suggestion that Saturday night, sensational double thrill stock car spectacular at 7:30 at Norwood.
Dream a little dream.
All right, so we've applied all of our little decals, the little sticker pieces. Super easy with the vinyl transfer. So I'm really sorry that it's not like centered in the camera. I guess I just got caught up in, you know, the project and wasn't paying attention. But I hope that you guys are able to see exactly how I was able to do this tumbler, and I'm hoping that everybody likes it and that you guys can duplicate or change it up some, however you like. So once we finish this tumbler, we're going to go ahead and apply our spray paint. So we're going to go ahead and finish. I put a little bit on the bottom, just a little bit. I didn't cover the whole bottom, but I did put some on the bottom, kind of sync with the side of the tumbler.
Oh, 1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright
right, guys, so now we're going to go outside and we're going to use this spray paint. So it has a texture to it, which I thought would be really cool for this specific tumbler because it kind of reminds me of like a truck bed. You know how it has like a texture to it. So that's the plan. So once you're done spray paint it, put it on your turner, let it turn until it's completely dry.
Oh, 1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Okay, so it's been on the turner for several hours. So I went ahead and I wanted to try to see if it was dry enough to start pulling off the vinyl. I did pull off a little bit, but I noticed like the paint was lifting because again, it is textured. So after a couple of times me pulling this stuff off, I decided to go ahead and wait and let it cure for the rest of the day. Yeah, so I would recommend a good 24 hours or even 16-hour dry with the texture. But all I did was go ahead and take my finger and like press it down, and it was fine. I just didn't want to mess it up, so I just kind of stopped. I'm one of those impatient people. I want to get it, you know, see the ending result of it. So yeah, it just lifted a little bit, and you can see that I'm kind of pressing it down. It turned out really good. I love the blue that came through with the Chevy logo. It looks amazing.
Oh, 1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper that you. Sycamore tree, dream a little dreamer. Night breezes seem to whisper that you. Dream a little dream of me. Now, darling, but I love you. Still craving your kiss.
Look how good it looks, guys. All right, so I went ahead and I let it completely dry, and then I went ahead and finished. I know you guys seen that I just kept going. I know I have a problem. But I love how it turned out. It's really cool. My husband loved it. He's been checking up on it, and he thought it was really cool how it turned out with the blue underneath. But we could do any color. So you could do silver, you could do red, you could do any color just like this, and it will look awesome. So if anybody ends up doing this tumbler, I would love to see how it came out. If you guys have any suggestions, hey, drop it in the comments below. I have no problem with that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to continue to take off the rest of the vinyl. The one thing I really loved about that spray paint is you didn't have to guess where the vinyl was. You could see it, even though it was textured. So it made things so much easier, and I could just go ahead and pull everything off. So this is definitely not a hard design to do. It's super easy. It doesn't take that long. It's just basically like the drying part of it.
Oh, 1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper.
All right, guys, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to apply our epoxy. And what I did was I actually made a little extra because I have another cup on the turner next to me that needed to be done. So I just did, but you'd probably only need about, I would say about 20 mil each. You want to put your first layer and then make sure you're getting it nice and every little crevice of this tumbler, and then you will have to go back and do a second coat of epoxy. I did not video the second coat, but yeah, just go ahead and make sure that you've covered your tumbler from top to bottom really good. And then once it's all covered, then you're going to go ahead and use your heat gun, get all the bubbles out, let it turn. I would probably just do overnight. It gives it a good cure, that way you could do it again. I want to apologize for the dog howling in the background. That's my neighbor's dog, and their dog does not like to be outside, so it's whining because it wants to be let in the house, and they haven't let it in yet. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would love to hear your feedback on what you guys thought of it. Make sure that you guys are subscribed and share, and I look forward to providing you guys another awesome video. So at the end of this video, I'm going to show you the final result of the cup, so make sure you continue to watch till the end. All right, guys, I will see you on the next video. Hope everybody has a great day. Bye.